special since I do not have my Yeti, as you can tell. This microphone just basically has to substitute for it because my Yeti is completely gone. And that's also the reason I haven't recorded any videos lately, because I just couldn't. I just had the small microphone, and you know, it doesn't always turn out the way I want to with the small microphone, especially for the videos I wanted to film. That being said, this is a little bit of an experiment. I don't know how well this will pick up the sounds. I tested it and it's not bad, but it's obviously not as good as it would be. Bear with me. I didn't want you to go another week without a video, so since one of my favorite things is broken currently, meaning my mic, I thought I would do a favorites video from all the things I have been using and loving this May. I'm going to start off with my lip combo. Since you can tell, I am not wearing anything on my lips, which is very, very rare to see me like that. So, currently my favorite products for my lip combo have been these three products. Starting off strong with the Stone lip liner by MAC. It's a lip liner in the color Stone. Let's put it on. So I will line my lips with the Stone lip liner, smudge them out a bit, and then go over it with the Kiko long-lasting color lip marker in the shade 104, which is kind of like your lips but a better type of vibe. And this looks crazy now because my lips are a little chipped. I haven't been properly hydrating today, so, and I just go over everything with it. And as you can see, it has a marker tip. So it's picking it up. It has a marker tip at the front. It looks like a permanent marker, and it also lasts quite long, and it stays on even if you eat. If you skip the last step that I am going to do now, I love a glossy lip. I haven't been using this forever, but lately I have been catching myself using this every day, hence it's almost empty, and it is the Rhode Lip Peptide, the peptide lip treatment without any tint, flavor vanilla. As you guys probably already know, vanilla is my favorite. It's almost empty, guys. I need a new one. It smells so good. It smells so good. I wish you could smell it. It's actually so nice. Oh, these three products hobbies that and the jewelry that I wanted to show you. So let's move on to the next favorite makeup product at the moment. It is this Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I am also currently wearing it. It makes fantastic sounds in my opinion. It is in the shade 310 medium. I always tend to buy them in a darker color because I tan easily in summer, so I don't have to buy two products. I just have this one and it's almost the size of my head, like it's huge, so it lasts quite a while. I love the finish that it gives you on the skin. It is very easy to blend and very buildable, hence why I'm saying that I always buy it in a shade darker than I need it, because you can build it up so you can use less or more and it won't look bad, if you know what I mean. It also doesn't leave my skin patchy, and I just tend to grab this one every time I'm doing my makeup. Also, I have been using it for quite a while and it has not even made a dent, so I will have this for quite a while, which is always nice with more expensive makeup products. This was all of the makeup current favorites that I have. I just have the same makeup routine since December or even earlier than that with the same products, so the only kind of new thing is this lip combo that my sister put me on to and the bronzer that I'm always using lately. Yeah, so moving on to skincare. So in order to have a nice prep under my makeup, if you watched more of my videos, you would probably already know, is the Rhode Glazing Milk. I love this product. I just feel like it gives you the best skin, glass skin for underneath the makeup. So definitely this has always been one of my favorites, but I thought it would be weird not to include it in a favorites video since I'm really using this every single day. I always used to go to Germany to order it because you couldn't get it in Switzerland, and I would bulk buy it. So I have another one of these back in my bathroom. So yeah, I really current favorite will probably forever be my favorite. Moving on to my nighttime favorites, it would be this serum from La Roche-Posay. It is the ultra concentrated anti-imperfections Ivaclar serum. So I have bought them back in October, and I haven't used anything else ever since I bought them. So it's safe to say that this is my current favorite skincare product. To get because of the pollen allergy. I always get breakouts and stuff when I get the allergies, but nonetheless, this has become a staple in my nighttime routine. So, current favorite skincare. And the last thing I forgot, this overnight sleeping mask from Biodance. It's the collagen, real deep collagen mask that you put on, and it stays on overnight, and then it like seeps into your skin and the white color turns transparent. I really, really love it, and I could not live without it anymore. Before special events or before an important day or when my skin really needs some hydration, this is what I would definitely use. I also gifted this to my bridesmaid if you've seen the video. Now we are truly at the end of skincare products that are my current favorites. Let's move on to, I think, body care. I would call it body care. Yeah. So, actually, there's not so much of it, if you want to be honest. This has been a favorite of mine for quite some time. It must be 2 years now that I am always using it. So, however, I always alternated it with other moisturizers that I had to use up. I have a lot of moisturizers actually, but the one I am always gravitating towards lately is this one, the EOS 24-hour moisture body lotion in vanilla cashmere. It just smells divine, and I love the pump application because it makes it so easy to apply. I love this one, truly. I always gravitate towards it. It leaves your skin super moisturized without being too sticky. Like, it absorbs into the skin very easily, and it is soothing and good for dry skin. Yeah, whenever I get out of the shower, I always use this right away on damp skin. This is kind of like my routine lately. Moving on to another EOS product that is for the body, specifically the hands. The hands is this EOS hand cream. I really, really love this. I was browsing on iHerbs. I think it was on iHerbs. I'm not so sure because I actually wanted to find something completely different. I think some scrubs or something, like exfoliating gloves or something like that. And then I saw that this existed. I did not know that the EOS body lotion in vanilla cashmere also existed as a hand cream. Since I have moisturized my hands with that body lotion earlier, I'm not gonna put it on. But this smells incredible. Exactly, like it's basically the exact same product, it's just for hands. And you can take this with you easily in a bag, of course. And this is always on my nightstand and inside my bag. I am running out and I'm definitely going to repurchase it, so definitely one of my favorite products currently. And also body related, but not body care in that way, is another favorite product at the moment, and it would be this toothpaste. This is the Marvis Smoker's Whitening Mint toothpaste. pharmacy actually. I figured I needed to buy it and test it out, and I have actually been using this for the end of April, start of May, so this is an absolute May and April favorite. It still has a lot of product inside because you're supposed to only use this once a day and not 3 times a day. So I always use this at night before I go to bed because I feel like that's when my teeth need to be the cleanest. Or I would switch it up if I have an important event and I would use this in the mornings or like during the day before heading out, so that my teeth are extra white for that day. I know it doesn't work like that probably, but in my head it makes sense. It has a minty, spicy taste, but not so bad. For the ones who don't like spicy, it also would work, I guess. So yeah, that's another current favorite. Maybe let's move on to the last self-care related thing, and it's scents. And the one thing I have been using for like the whole entire month and earlier than that would be this. Now, I have always been using this. This is not new, but I would not use it every single day. I would just use it, to go out or whatever. But now, ever since 2026 started, I don't know what switch went on in my head, but I have almost used up this huge bottle of the Sol de Janeiro 71. Like, I know that a lot of people prefer or like the 62, I think it is, like the pistachio flavored one. This is like macadamia and vanilla, and I love this. I love it so much. Like, sometimes it even picks up a little bit of pineapple notes, kind of tropical. With me, not so much, but on my sister. And I love it so much. Like, these two things, when I get out of the shower, first I laver on this, and then I spray myself with this right away, and then my fragrance. But the fragrance is currently very depending on my mood, so I did not include it in the favorites. However, this one definitely always goes on my skin. It doesn't matter if it's nighttime and I'm going to bed, or if it's in the morning and I'm going out, I always put this on. I even think like it gives my room a very nice smell before bed. I really love this product. Let's move on to one thing that is also on my body, which would be jewelry. I am currently obsessed with these earrings. They are lab diamonds that I got from my fiance for Valentine's Day, together with this, I don't know if you can see it, this ring here in the middle. And ever since I got those two things, I have not gone a day without wearing them. So whenever I go out, even if it's just for coffee or just for whatever, running errands, and I want to put on earrings and look cute, I always go for these. Like, look at them. They are gorgeous, stunning. I love them so much. And I haven't worn anything else ever since I got them. So, yeah. Normally, I'm a big earring type of girl. Like, I love big hoops or like chunky statement earrings. But yeah, I can't stop wearing these. Whenever it's like, oh, we're going outside, I'm like, okay, and I put these on. Another favorite jewelry item would be this necklace. I got this on my 25th birthday. I actually didn't wear it a lot that I have always been wearing it, and I'm also wearing it to go to sleep. And so I can't make a favorites video without mentioning this necklace. That's it as far as jewelry goes. Well, of course, my rings are my absolute favorite. But I'm wearing these since like for years, so it's not a current favorite. Should we go for home or hobbies? Let's go with home and hobbies at the end. So, you know, your 30 when your favorite thing, your current favorites, is a laundry detergent. I don't like metal tapping that much. I hope you guys enjoy it. For me, it's like not so nice. So this is the Dead Cool Los Angeles detergent in the scent mochi milk. The profile is marshmallow and vanilla bean. It is vegan, and it says that it is genderless, meaning everyone can wear this scent. And you put this directly into the laundry. It doesn't smell like vanilla, I'm gonna be honest. It has a very good smell, but however it's quite floral and it doesn't really smell like vanilla. It smells like almost strawberry milk. It has something very sweet and very tangy, and not so much vanilla coated. If you think like the EOS Cashmere vanilla, it's absolutely not like that. But I really enjoy it, and I love using it. I feel like everything smells so good, and I got so many compliments on how I smelled. It was just like my laundry that smelled so well. So this is definitely a favorite. It is very dense in viscosity, so it doesn't make any good sounds. Another home good that I absolutely love at the moment is very heavy and is my Butterbell. Butterbell, 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 Butterbell. Gotta be careful not to make too much noise. So basically this is a French invention, if I'm not wrong, and it is to keep your butter soft and on the counter without it going bad. So you fill the butter inside this bell, hence the butter bell, and you fill this up with water, so much water that it like covers the butter, and when you put this in, it creates a vacuum, and the butter is kind of sealed with the water, and it won't go bad. So you always have soft butter, and yeah, I love been one of my favorite things. I do have a wedding planner, like a person planning my wedding, because it's in Italy and it would be too stressful to always go back and forth. However, this is very cool to keep track with everything yourself as well. It contains all of these. I'm just going to show you the content because I have filled out some things and I don't want that to be on the internet. But basically, it helps you plan everything from building your vision to actually budgeting and even like an after where it's like reflecting on your journey so that you can write down what you loved about planning the wedding and stuff like that. It has a lot of helpful things inside and also pages where you can put pictures of your perfect gown and stuff like that. I really love it. I love the look of it, like the light blue. I think it's so cute. And the white, it gives bridal so much and I love that. And another hobby that I currently am doing almost every single day or surely twice a week is Pilates at home. I brought this ball because I don't want to take the dumbbells upstairs because I just have to take them back downstairs again, and you know, they're heavier than the ball. And I have done my Pilates for today, so my arms are a bit weak. Now, speaking of Pilates, I am doing the easy, well, Pilates by Easy workouts. I love them. I think that they are super hard, like they humble you quite a bit. Because I go to the gym actually for years now, but she really humbles you. Yeah, I love her videos. She has a challenge, but she also has kind of like express workouts. So if you do not have a lot of time in the morning or at night before going to bed or whenever you want to do your workouts, the 15 minutes express workouts are super quick but brutal. So I really love those. And this is the little ball that you sometimes have to use. On the lazier side of hobbies, I am currently playing this Pokemon Legends game on my Switch with my fiance. Like, he plays most of the battles and most of the hard things, but we enjoy playing it together. I love catching the Pokemons. We have just finished the main mission, and we are going to soon have this new dimension world or whatever, I guess. And we finally were able to also get the first generation Pokemons, which is quite cool. So yeah, so guys, these are my current favorites. This concludes this video today. Let me know if you also have some favorite things. And one thing I really am looking for at the moment is a good TV series. Something whimsical, something a little bit like escapism, nothing dark, that I want to watch because I have just finished watching all the girly series like Sex and the City and Gossip Girl that I have been rewatching and obsessed with, and now I'm kind of